And it all comes down to this one final game in the regular season here in the SFLm. It brings us to Lexington, Kentucky, where the Miners will be hosting the Tacoma Grizzlies. Hello everybody, Ethan Muslin here alongside my partner, Mr. Eddie Gage. Eddie, always nice to see you, my friend. And it's playoff implications on the line for Lexington. Win and they're in. For Tacoma, unfortunately, because of what happened earlier tonight with Ottawa beating Lincoln, regardless of what happens with this game and with San Jose and Albuquerque, they are out. So they are looking to spoil everything for the Miners.
Spoil indeed. I was actually on my way home from practice when Cam hit me up and said, Eddie, we need you. Here I am, SFL Nation. What up, though? Let's get it cracking.
What up, indeed. So Grizzlies will be calling the toss as the visiting team. Hoping to at least cause a little bit of chaos in this last game of the regular season. They do get the toss. They will kick the ball to start the first half. That is how we will get started in this game. Lexington controls their own destiny here. Win and they're in. If Lexington loses, Ottawa is in the playoffs, and Ottawa, you have to figure they are watching this with keen eyes, hoping and praying that they get in. Paul Trent has the ball on the tee, and we're underway in the Bluegrass State. Ball taken at about the 10-yard line, going to be pushed ahead up the middle by Lane Barney, and they'll get up to about the 29-yard line. So we will see Chad Moore and the Miners offense for the first time today. Chad Moore came in around a quarter mark of the season, but he's already proven himself to be a viable source.
Everyone in the minor leagues these days, with the season winding down, is putting forth their best resume, hoping to get drafted.
Out of 5 games, Moore is 89 of 152 for 853 receiving yards. He's going to go shotgun on first down with 5 wide. Throws out to the left side. Pass will be complete to Zachary Patton. That'll be good for a gain of 3 yards before he is rustled out of bounds. And we'll introduce the rest of the Miner offense. We talked about Moore behind center. You got Christian Pierce and Scott Powell in the backfield at running back and fullback respectively. Zachary Patton, Hector Huxley, and David Gears are the wide receivers. Mo Jones, the tight end, and anchoring that line, tackle Jamarcus Candy. Second down and 7 now from the 32. They got 3 bunch to the right side. Pierce behind in the backfield. More to throw. Has some time. Going to throw down to the right side. Cannot get the deflection. It's caught by David Gears. Tackle made at the Lexington 46 by Tiga Clay. It'll be a first down for the Miners.
A very slow developing play right there as a deep out route. Credit goes out to that offensive line.
Yeah, big credit to that offensive line holding the pocket, keeping it well situated for Moore to get that throw out. First and 10 now, offset eye. They'll hand it off to Pierce, who goes to the left side, steps forward up the middle. He's got first down and room, and there he goes! Christian Pierce, 46 yards, touchdown, Lexington!
We just talked about it one play ago about the protection that the offensive line gave him. This time, tackle Jamarcus Candy gives them just seals the hole inside and allows the running back to get to the outside. And once he makes that first man miss, there's no one out in front of him. Touchdown, just like that.
And you saw Scott Powell get ahead there for the block, and I should stand corrected. That is a 54-yard touchdown run from Christian Pierce, putting the Miners on the board barely a minute into this first quarter.
2 plays, 6 points.
So now we will see Joey Robb kicking the extra point.
The fans haven't even got a chance to get into their seats yet, and there's already been a touchdown scored.
Yeah, we've just got started as the extra point is up and through. Barely 48 seconds into the first quarter, it's already Lexington 7, Tacoma yet to score, but they will get the ball to start for the first time in just a moment.
Lexington, wow, I mean, talk about just do what they have to do to make a statement here at home. Tacoma looking to respond.
With Lexington controlling their own destiny, you got to figure that's a little bit of extra motivation to get the job done tonight. Ball taken at about the 5-yard line. Going to run up the middle for William McDowell. And he'll get about a 23-yard return on that play. We'll get to the Tacoma offense. They are led by a very nice quarterback by the name of Ty Patak.
He actually followed the Arizona Scorpions on Twitter just the other day.
Type attack out of 7 games, completion percentage of nice .82 with about 15 touchdowns. He's going to be under center on first down. Throw to the left side. Pass is complete. That is Shane Kaufman, the recent signee, the former St. Louis Gladiator, excuse me. And he gets down to the 40, and that's a first down right off the bat.
Yeah, doing a great job of catching the ball and turning the corner, lowering his shoulders, and picking up the first down.
So one play, they've already gone about 12 to 13 yards. See if they can keep this momentum moving. 1st and 10. Pro set with 3 wide, 2 to the left side, 1 to the right. Attack and a throw. Quick pass down the middle. That will be completed. Stop just short of the first down is Tita Queen. She'll make it all the way to the 49 before getting wrapped up, and we'll introduce the rest of the Grizzly offense. We talked about Ty Patak, the man under center. Halfback is J.B. Elliott. Fullback, Christopher Dean. Wide receivers are William McDowell, Tita Queen, and Shane Kaufman. Your tight end is Christian Bachakalupi, and on the guard is Frank Burns. 2nd down and 1. Run up the middle here for Elliott. He'll get the first down and a little bit more. And he'll get taken down at the 46 by Thomas Matthews. This will give us time to introduce the Lexington defense. On the line, you have Sean Parent and Forrest Dalton, who combine for pretty much most of the tackles for losses in the SFLm this season. Linebackers are Thomas Matthews, Noah Rager. Cornerbacks are Dion Lane, Barney, and Ty Woodson. Free safeties, Travis Arthur, Savion Williams. Strong safeties are Aaron Wicker and Isabella Blackwell. 1st and 10 with a short throw to the right side. That one's complete to McDowell, but it is caught out of bounds, unfortunately, so that'll rule that incomplete.
Yeah, I thought that was actually completion on that play there. They may not challenge it so early, but I thought they got the right foot down.
And as we were talking about Shane Kaufman earlier, formerly of the St. Louis Gladiators, now the Motor City V8s, who've moved all the way to Detroit. 2nd down and 10 with a power eye. They're going to hand off to the right side here for Elliott. He'll get a couple of yards before getting wrapped up by Matthews. We'll bring up 3rd and 7.
The fullback, Christopher Dean, with a great block to get them those couple of yards.
So a 3rd and 7 now in Lexington territory. Tacoma hoping to push themselves a little further, get the first down. They're going to go 5 wide. Patak in the shotgun. Has time in the pocket, pressure up the middle. Pass is complete to McDowell up the middle for a first down at the 30 for a nice 16-yard gain.
Yeah, and because it's 3rd and 7, the quarterback has to hold on to the ball for just a little bit longer than they want to, but he got great protection from his offensive line. First down, Tacoma.
That puts them into pretty good field position to possibly look at a field goal. That would be about a 47-yarder if they go nowhere for the next couple of plays. Strong offset eye for 1st and 10. A little pressure showing from the Lexington defense. Patak in a throw. Has time in the pocket. There's a little pass up the middle, caught by Kaufman, and they'll say he crossed it for a first down.
Yeah, another slow development play. That was a deep end route, more like a 7 route they call it sometimes. And short of the sticks, but able to turn the corner and pick up the first down.
Another 10-yard gain on the play. Now just barely inside the Lexington red zone. Offset weak eye versus a nickel. Patak in a throw on first down. Goes to the left side. Caught by Kaufman. Gets wrapped up out of bounds. They'll give him a gain of 7. And it looks like Ty Woodson was there to wrap him up just before he got out.
Ty Woodson, the refs are letting them play because that could have easily been a late hit out of bounds and tacking on a 15-yard penalty on that play.
2nd down and 3. They have 2 tight ends. 2 in the backfield. They'll hand it off. Up the middle. Elliott gets room. Pushes ahead. And that will get inside the 6. Close to the 5. It's going to be 1st and goal for the Grizzlies.
J.B. Elliott coming in at 5'10", 195. Not the biggest of tailbacks, but he uses that lack of size to his advantage. Hiding behind his offensive line and showing great patience, waiting for the hole to develop. Gets out, makes a great play.
And he's been doing pretty well for himself. He's in the top 10 in the SFLm for yards per carry at 3.4. And also in the top 10 prior to this game at 420 yards. And they'll go with 2 in the backfield on 1st and goal. Handoff, Elliott up the middle. Gets close, cannot cross the plane. He tackled just short of the goal line by Thomas Matthews. 2nd down and 3 feet to go.
Both of these teams have invested in the offensive line. Lexington has a tackle. Tacoma has the guard, Frank Burks, and he provided a great block up front.
2nd and goal with the eye. They'll hand off to Elliott up the middle. No, he cannot get wrapped around. Sean Parrott makes the tackle. That's another tackle for loss for him.
Yeah, the fullback did his job out in front, but unfortunately was unable to get beyond the defensive line. That's going to be a great tackle to prevent the end zone dancing of Tacoma.
Prior to the start of this game, Sean Parent tied for 4th in the SFLm for tackles for loss with 8. That puts him at 9. 3rd down and goal. Patak to throw it. Under pressure. Up the middle. Knocked away. Incomplete. Penalty marker down. Thomas Matthews was right in front of that ball, but we might have a pass interference call here.
Yeah, and if they do, that's a terrible call. I hope it's not. Oh, yeah, that's a terrible call. Come on, ref.
It is. It is pass interference on number 57. That is Bill Crenshaw, one of the linebackers, getting called. I have to agree with you. I don't think he would have been able to catch it.
Yeah, there was at least 3 defenders around him, and whether you want to call pass interference or not, he wasn't going to come up with the football. The pass was deflected in the first place. That's just a terrible call. Let him play, ref.
So they'll put the ball on the 1-yard line. 1st and goal to go. They'll go with a power eye. Handoff. Elliott, right side. Punches it in. Touchdown, Tacoma.
Tacoma defense just gave up 7 points before the fans even got in their seats. They didn't get a chance to grab their popcorn, their sodas, or whatever it is they're drinking this early in the day. But offense responded right back, and we got ourselves a 7-7 ball game, extra point pending.
I mean, it is Kentucky. It could be a mint julep for all we know. So the extra point being set up here for Paul Trent. That drive going for nearly 4 minutes and 40 seconds. The kickoff on its way and through with about 5:40 to go in the game. Now we are knotted up at 7 points apiece. If you're new to the SFL, the Simulation Football League combines traditional sports, esports, and a role-playing game all into one. Team strategies are being executed in real time by our simulations as real-life players compete on the virtual gridiron. For more information about the SFL, visit our website at www.simulationfl.net. The SFL, we put the fan in fantasy. Kick underway here for Lane Barney, taking it about the 5, going to push ahead to the 20, 25, and they'll mark him down at the 29-yard line. So Lexington to get the ball again, hoping to answer that score from Tacoma with another one of their own.
Ethan, isn't Kentucky known to have, relatively known to have a bunch of people who make moonshine illegally?
I can neither confirm nor deny that. But I was told the 5th here is a free play is here for Pierce. Going to be tackled it behind about the 2-yard loss, but it's not going to matter. It'll be a free 5 yards.
Yeah, jumped off side. It's going to be a free 5 yards. Going to make it 1st and 5.
That one called on Mark McCarthy, the defensive end. He gets the wagon finger as we get a free 5 yards, and we'll introduce the Tacoma defense. On the line, you have Darius Hawkins, Stephen Fellows II. Linebackers are Chad McDevitt and Garrett Evans. Cornerbacks are Angel Maldonado and Mark Kaufman. Free safeties are Remington James and Jeff Spicoli. And on the strong safety will be Tiga Clay. 1st down and 5 with twins to the right. Offset eye. More to throw. Gonna go to the right side. Oh, incomplete for Scott Powell. Just couldn't get his hands on it.
And that was actually a well-designed play call. You got 2 receivers out there to the short side of the field. Both of them running up the field is going to take the safety and a corner up out of there. And should they bail, you got the tailback going out into the flat, but he was unable to come up with the completion.
Second down and 5. Miners are going to go 3 bunch to the left side. Looks like a bit of a nickel package here for Tacoma. Morse to throw. Has plenty of time. Pass is completed to Hector Huxley. He gets the first down. Brought down at the 49-yard line.
And both of these teams have come out aggressive already, showing both 4 and 5 wide receiver sets. They are not afraid to throw the ball downfield.
And great sideline awareness from Hector Huxley after he got that catch, just giving himself that stop to go down the sideline and get to that first down mark.
I can tell you
first and 10.
I can tell you from experience that is very painful on the ankles, especially when you're playing on turf.
Absolutely. First and 10 now from the 49, just barely inside Miner territory. More to throw it. Gonna go down the middle. Pass completed, and it goes down to the Tacoma 36. Catch made by the tight end, Mo Jones.
That's a similar play to what I seen the Atlanta Swarm run several seasons ago, and they were able to find their big tight end in the end zone for a touchdown. Nice play design.
Nice 15-yard pass up the middle. One play, one first down. They'll go with 3 wide on the offset eye. More of the quick step down the middle. Pass bobbled, incompleted, but nearly intercepted. Couple of hands on there, with Garrett Evans being one of them.
Yeah, they able to come up with that deflection because, again, another play that you don't see called too often down here, whether in the pros or in the minors. But I tend to see a lot of plays called in the minors that you don't see often called in the pros, and it's had, various levels of effect.
It's a real great place to kind of experiment and get an idea of what plays really work and what don't really work that well in the pro level. Second down and 10, handoff to Pierce. He'll cut to the right side, get a couple of yards before he is brought down. Looks like they are going to credit Tika Clay with that tackle. They'll be 3rd and 8.
It'll be a 50-yard field goal from right here. We'll see how aggressive Lexington decides to get here on 3rd down and 8.
And 50-yarders are doable. With someone like Joey Robb, it's definitely in the realm of possibility. More to throw. Quick pass down the middle. Caught for a first down! Gain of 12 on the play. Brings it down to the 23-yard line. Catch made by David Gears.
And now Joey can go ahead and take his helmet back off and sit back down. You're not needed yet, just young man.
Resets the downs now and nearing Tacoma's red zone. First down and 10. Gonna go 2 wide with 2 tight ends. A little bit of pressure here from the defense. Moore's gonna throw. Quick pass. Knocked away. Incomplete. Oh, what a great awareness there from the linebacker to knock that away.
Great awareness, but with 90-yard slants, he's playing the middle of the field. He's able to defend multiple defenders just by standing there.
That was Chad McDevitt with the deflection. And you're absolutely right. He didn't have to do anything. Just had to wait for the ball to throw and just be there to bat it away. 2nd and 10. Nickel package versus 3 wide. Moore's going to hand off to Pierce. He'll get a couple of yards. He'll get wrapped up by McDevitt, who's there to make another play. And now we got 3rd down and 8, just barely outside the red zone.
Split backs, split, spread, trying to spread the defense out with 3 wide receivers. Anytime you see the tailback and the fullback lined off like that, you're thinking pass protection. They tried to fool Tacoma right there, but they were not fooled at all.
3rd down and 8. Got to get to the 13, and there's a free 5 after the offside. So it'll be incomplete. Not going to matter. It'll be a 3rd down and 3 coming up.
Hector Huxley dropped that pass. I'm not sure if he heard footsteps or what, but that should have been a first down.
Would have been a first down, but Darius Hawkins called for the offside. That will add another 5 yards closer. That will put them inside the red zone. Now you're dealing with a 3rd and short coming up.
I wonder if Darius Hawkins is related to Deion Hawkins.
That would be something you want to look at. That would be something worth investigating. Now the 3rd down and 3. They're going to go 2 and 2 with Pierce in the backfield. Pressure on the line from Tacoma. Moore, quick pass, incomplete. Mo Jones just missed his route there for a second, and that allowed number 98, Matthew Sandoval, to make the play.
He actually got held up by the linebacker who was trying to get out in front and cover the tailback going out into the flat, but it's within 5 yards, so it's a legal defensive play.
Yep. So now we will have Joey Robb to kick the field goal. Looks like they'll set it up at about the 23, so this will be a 33-yard attempt from the right hash to give the Miners the lead once again. Good snap and hold. Kick on the way. And it is good. That'll make it a 10-7 ball game in favor of Lexington with 2:16 to go here in the first quarter.
Yeah, it took Lexington a bit longer to get downfield this time, but they're able to do so. But unfortunately, the offense stalls in the red zone, and they had to settle for 3.
That will give them the lead. And again, Lexington controlling their own destiny tonight. A win, and they're in the playoffs. A loss, even though Tacoma will be at 4-4, Albuquerque would beat them no matter what. So they would be at the 3 seed. So they would be out as well as Ottawa would get in on the tiebreaker. And that run there from McDowell will bring it up to the 26-yard line. The SFL convention is coming to the Las Vegas Strip July 10th through the 12th. HyperX Esports Arena at the Luxor will host the season kickoff, featuring all 28 teams in action, live commentary throughout the day, every game on the big screens, and your chance to be introduced to the world as a football star. Visit simulationfl.net/convention for the most up-to-date details on convention events and broadcast schedules. Run there for Elliott. Doesn't really go anywhere. He'll be dropped down for about a yard gain. And that would be Forrest Dalton helping to make the play.
Ethan, will you be at this season's convention?
Oh, I will be. I'm driving up all the way from L.A.
What's that about? 14 hours?
Not
that far.
No, it's 250 miles, so probably about a 4 or 5 hour drive.
Oh, okay.
Not so bad.
Not bad at all.
Attack with the shotgun with 3 wide. Here on 2nd and 9. Pressure coming up the middle. Oh, and it's a big sack on the play! Who made that one? Who did that? Who did make that one? That is Sean Parrott with his sack.
Sean Parrott with the sack. A slow developing play as all the receivers were running downfield. He had no one running a short route or an intermediate route at that. Forced to eat it as no one can get open.
That gives Sean Parrott 3.5 sacks, and that is tackle for loss number 10. Congratulations, Sean. You earned it. 3rd down and 16. 5 wides with 3 to the right, 3 to the left, Burp attack, throwing the deep ball down the middle. Pass complete to Tina Queen. She'll get it down to the 46-yard line before Lane Barney wraps her up. 1st down, Tacoma.
Tina Queen, one of the more active players in the entire minor league system, constantly putting out content promoting both herself and her team. She's going to be a 1st-round draft pick, I think.
Considering the way the draft usually goes, this is a lot different than what you would consider for a traditional NFL or any other football draft. I would not be surprised if Tina Queen does go in the 1st round. 1st and 10 now at the 46. Hand off for Elliott. Going to go up the middle, but gets wrapped up and stopped by Mark Rams. It's going to be a gain of 2.
Yeah, Tina Queen actually reached out to me several weeks ago looking for some advice with her social media content. I gave her a couple of pointers, but she pretty much had that thing down pat already.
Tacoma now with 3 wide to the left, 1 to the right on 2nd and 8. Attack and a throw. Quick pass up the middle, wrapped up and caught for a 1st down. Nice catch made by Sean Kaufman. You saw there, number 96 for Lexington. Once again, Mark Rams helping to make the play. And that brings us to the end of the 1st quarter. Tacoma starting to push, trying to take the lead, but they trail Lexington 10-7. This is the Simulation Football Minor League here on the SFL YouTube. Here we go, start of quarter number 2 here in Lexington, Kentucky. Ethan Muslin and Eddie Gage here on the commentary for tonight. Tacoma hoping to spoil Lexington's playoff hopes with a win tonight. 1st and 10 now at the Lexington 43. Attacking the throw on the quick slant to Kaufman, and it's a good catch. Good for about a gain of 7 before he gets wrapped up. And that tackle was made there by Crenshaw. It'll be 2nd and 3. Doing a quick recap of the playoff situation as we talked about. Lexington controlling their own destiny. A win and they're in. A loss, and Ottawa will be in the playoffs. And this quick pass to Kaufman is complete. It'll be another first down as he's wrapped up down at the 23-yard line by Ty Woodson. It's another first down for the Grizzlies. Unfortunately, due to the Grizzlies being unable to beat Ottawa, so regardless of what happens with Albuquerque and San Jose, as you see there in the top left of your screen, they are up 7-0 over San Jose. Regardless of what happens there, Albuquerque does get the 3 seed, which means that no matter what happens, Tacoma, unfortunately, out of the playoff race. But they can still cause some chaos, and they are looking to do so here tonight. First down and 10 at the 23. Nickel pack versus 3 wide. Throw here for Patak. Going to be wide open, and a nice catch from McDowell before he is contacted at the 18. That'll be a gain of 5.
I've been really impressed by the short and intermediate passing game of Tacoma. Shout out to head coach Jalen Wells for getting this offense ready this week.
2nd down and 5. Again, going 3 wide versus Nickel. Patak going, stepping back, throws. Pressure coming up the middle, but he'll throw incomplete. Intended there for Kaufman. Nothing doing on that one. It looked like it might have been deflected away.
And that's unfortunate because they actually had a receiver. I could not get their number. I think that was David Gears. Excuse me, not David Gears, but William McDowell, who was open on the outside on a deep end cut.
Now going to be 3rd down and 5. Looks like another nickel pack for Lexington. And again, going into the 3 wide set. Attack in the shotgun. Bit of a low snap. He'll throw. Under a little pressure. Throws left. Caught by Kaufman. He gets to the first down. Out of bounds at the 12-yard line.
And that was a very athletic move. He had to come back to the football. It wasn't the best throw of the day by Ty, but he's able to turn around, meet the football, still get his feet in bounds, and pick up the first down. That's a great catch.
And that's one of the reasons why Shane Kaufman is one of the top receivers in SFLm. Prior to this game, 1,026 yards on 75 receptions. Little pass here to Elliott. He'll get a couple of yards before he is brought down. Looks like Woodson and Travis Arthur there to help make that play.
Now, I've talked about Tacoma's offense outside the 20s. Let's see if they can seal the deal. What kind of offense they dial up here in the SFL red zone?
They're going to have 4 wide receivers, 2 and 2. They got 1 tight end to the left. Attack from the shotgun. They're going to throw. Pressure up the middle. Knocked away, incomplete. Looks like Travis Matthews had his hands on it. And J.B. Elliott apparently getting injured on the play. That is not what you want to see when you're a Tacoma team hoping to play spoiler.
Yeah, they actually had him out in the flat as they decided to go empty, and the 2 tight ends on that play.
We'll get an update on Elliott's condition as soon as we are able to. So we will now go to 5 wide on 3rd and 7. 3rd and effectively goal. Attack to throw. Right side. Pass complete to Tita Queen. Can she get to the first down? No! She will be taken out of bounds, wrapped up at the 3-yard line by Lane Barney.
Great tackle to prevent T from picking up that first down. We're about a half-yard shy of the sticks. Let's see if the Tacoma decides to go for it here.
They do have Patak on the field. Looks like they will go for it.
Yeah, it's about
4th down and short. With 10 seconds on the play clock, we'll see if they snap or if they try to jump them off. Oh, there's the free play! There's the free play. Patak gonna throw back, and it's incomplete. Oh, what an unfortunate jump from the Lexington defense. That's going to give a fresh set of downs.
It's going to be a fresh set of downs, but I'm telling you what, I am really impressed with the play calling. They actually sent, I think there was a fullback or a backup tight end on an out and up, and unfortunately there was just not enough real estate for them to come up with the completion.
Defensive tackle Chris Franken being charged with the offsides. So the jump refreshes the down markers for Tacoma. It's going to be first down and goal. They are going to be about 5 feet away. Patak to throw it. Down the middle. Caught! No! Incomplete. Looks like that was intended for Kaufman. But knocked away. Looks like that was knocked away by Isabella Blackwell.
Yeah, not the greatest decision by Ty that time, as I'm not sure what he was thinking, but he needs to look elsewhere because the receiver was not open.
No, you saw Isabella. She got right in front of Kaufman's route. Was just able to knock that away, no problem.
Yeah, if anything, I would have thrown that ball to the back of the end zone toward the pylon, towards T the Queen.
We'll see how they change it up here. Second down and goal. See Kaufman there on the right side. They're going to go into a power I. They're going to hand it off up the middle. Touchdown, Tacoma. And it's the secondary running back, Gary Wallman, with the score.
And this offense for Tacoma continues to impress me. I'm telling you what, I'm going to have to go and dissect that playbook and maybe steal a play or two for the Arizona Scorpions this coming season, because they are not holding back. I mean, they continue to dig deep into the playbook, dialing up several different plays to get this offense down the field.
And you saw there Christopher Dean putting up a good block to help Wallman get into the end zone. This will give Tacoma the first lead of the ball game. Paul Trent to kick it away for the extra point. And it is up, and it is good. That'll make it 14-10 in favor of Tacoma with just a hair over 8 minutes to go here in the first half. The SFL has partnered with Rare Drop and Rare Drop Sports to advance live events and distribution. Live and in-person championship weekends, rookie drafts, and community events are all in the works. Visit raredrop.co for more info on what the company does in the gaming community. And remember to follow Rare Drop Sports on Twitch at twitch.tv/rdsports. Lane Barney going to get this at the 10. He'll push up the middle. Going to step to the left side. He'll get down to the 31-yard line. And the stop made by Remington James. So now Lexington a bit on the back foot right now, down by 4, but it's only a one-score game right now. There's still about a half and change of football left to play.
Oh, yeah, plenty of time. You don't want to deviate away from the game plan. You've already had success moving the ball. If you've put up, you scored on 2 possessions already.
First and 10 on the power I. Then they hand it off to the Powell up the left side. It'll be a couple of yards on the play. And there's the update on Elliott. Looks like he got a little bit of a cramp, but he is questionable to return. So that's always a good sign to hear. So you don't want to have an unfortunate situation where you're done for the night.
Good sign, and hopefully they can look to see him return after the halftime break.
More than likely, we'll probably see him after the halftime switch. Now with 2-2 on second down. Moore from the shotgun. Has some time. Throws to the right side. Pass will be complete to Mo Jones. He'll step out at the 39. Nice gain on the play of about 6. And now a 3rd and short's coming up.
Actually put some touch on that pass on that play too.
Yeah, Chad Moore making himself known in these few games he's had an opportunity to take part in, but he's been leading this Lexington offense for this latter half of the season. Handoff here up the middle, nowhere to go. Looks like that was another Powell run that didn't go anywhere, and that will probably force a punt for the Miners.
Unfortunate to be so close, but yet so far. Only needed 2 yards to pick up the first down. Did not get that. And they're going to have to punt the ball right back to Tacoma's hot offense.
It'll be Rand Fullman punching the ball away. I believe we'll have William McDowell forward to the return. Kick underway here. We returned at about the 25. And only going to get about a yard, and it is McDowell getting the return before he is wrapped up and brought down by Trent Scarn. So now Tacoma with the lead, setting up for this next drive. Thinking you're probably going to want to hold on to it as much as you can for this quarter.
I mean, yeah, if I'm Tacoma, I don't, change away from what's been working so far until they prove they can stop it.
1st and 10, they're going to have one receiver left. Patak and a throw. Pressure up the middle. Pass completed. What a great catch. That was number 45, Arthur Perry, secondary tight end making that reception for a gain of 8.
Stops, finds the soft spot in the zone, turns around, and just waits for the football. That was a great play.
Good gain on the play from the tight end. 2nd down and 2. And they have a tight end left, receiver right. They've got Elliott and looks like it might be no, I'm sorry, that's Dean in the backfield with with Wallman. The throw here is to the right side, and it is completed to Tita Queen. She'll get to the 43, and it's another 1st down.
Yeah, and Lexington, they continue to build up out of there and giving Tacoma these short throws, and Tacoma continues to take advantage of it.
Looks like T's on the sideline for the time being, getting a brief rest. On the 1st and 10, they're going to have 2 tight ends, 1 receiver right. It's going to be a run up to the right side for Wallman. Not going to go anywhere there. And that's tackle there from Blackwell. That'll bring up 2nd and 10.
And I think that was defensive end Darius Hawkins, who was provided pressure up front to extend that play to the outside and just waiting for his help to make the tackle.
2nd down and 10, 3 wide receivers, 2 to the right side. Nickel pack for Lexington. Patak gonna throw. Go over to the left side, completed to Kaufman. He steps out of bounds at the 49. Thought maybe he got a little further than that. Thought maybe he got to midfield, but it'll be 3rd and short.
Yeah, and right now I'm not seeing, any defensive plays to take away these short routes, and they're just playing a long game, waiting for a mistake. But if they continue this up, then Ty just may put up some career numbers here today.
3rd down and 3. Again, going 3 wide versus Nickel. Hand off, up the middle. Wallman trying to get to the 1st down, and he's short. Big save on that play from Travis Arthur.
Travis Arthur prevents the movement of the chains. And wow, they're going to be just short of a 1st down here. They're going to be forced to punt.
Travis Arthur, the recently signed up with Tulsa, was with them last season, just re-signed a couple days ago. 4th down and 1. They're going to try to go for it, and they will snap it. Patak going to throw down the middle. Incomplete! A little pressure up on the line, forced the quick pass, and now it's Lexington football.
Yeah, that's unfortunate there, as it's a slow developing play, and the ball gets batted down. You take a gamble, and sometimes those risks come with a price. And unfortunately for Tacoma, they'll be giving the ball back to Lexington in great starting field position.
Yeah, Thomas Matthews there just step into the pass and just knock that thing away. So now it will be Lexington football, 1st and 10 from their own 48. Offset eye, tight end left to right, gonna hand it off the middle for Powell, gonna push up and gets a good amount of yardage on that play. Gets a gain of 9, puts it into Tacoma territory.
What's even more impressive about that run is his teammate in the backfield went off towards the sidelines. They weren't in man defense, and yet there was no one for him to elude, and he didn't get touched until he was 9 yards downfield.
Power eye here for 2nd down and 1. A little pressure shown from Tacoma. Hand off, right side for Pierce. He'll get the 1st down, but that's about it. I'm going to say he got maybe about a half yard or so, but it was enough to get the 1st.
Enough to get the 1st. That's all that matters. They're going to be moving a change and a fresh set of downs for Lexington.
Fresh set now in Tacoma territory. Less than 3:45 to go here in the 1st half. 3 wide receivers against the regular old 4-3. Hand off for Pierce, right side, unopposed. Going to get the 1st down and change down to the 20. Going to get wrapped up and taken down at the 16-yard line by Garrett Evans.
It was actually a tight end on the play in the slot. They come out with 3 linebackers to run a stretch play as they had the linebackers shifted out toward the strong side of the field. And once he clears past that right tackle, there's no one out in front of him, and it's a foot race from that point.
And a good save from Garrett Evans to prevent the run from going to the house. But it puts it inside the Tacoma red zone. Lexington hoping to get the lead back into their hands. 2 tight ends right, 1 receiver left. On 1st and 10 here at the 16. Ford's going to throw. On the left side, pass is complete. Caught by Zachary Patton, gets out past the 5. It'll be a 1st and goal to go for the Miners.
1st and goal to go for the Miners, and if I'm them, I'm going to milk this clock for as much as it's worth and try and leave Tacoma with little time left in this first half.
We're closing in on we're about 30 seconds away from the 2-minute warning. They're going to hand it off. Oh, but nothing doing on that play. Pierce goes nowhere. It's a loss of 2.
Yeah, running sideline to sideline is not going to get you much success in the pros. And the way these guys are developing down here in the minors these days, it's not going to get you much success down here either.
2nd and goal to go. Going to be about 22 feet to pay dirt. They're going to have 3 receivers left, 1 to the right, 5 seconds to the warning. They're going to have to snap it off now if they want to go. And they will. More to throw towards the end zone. Incomplete, intended for Mo Jones, and that'll take us to the 2-minute warning. Lexington trying to take back the lead. They're trailing Tacoma 14-10. This is the Simulation Football Minor League here on the SFL YouTube.
I did not like that play design. All 3 receivers were pretty much in the same area, making it very easy to defend.
Now 3rd down and goal with 2 minutes to go. They're going to go 5 wide. More from the shotgun with time. Throws left. Pass deflected and incomplete. Big deflection on that play from number 29, Andy Harris. And that will probably force the field goal unit to come out for the Miners.
Yeah, even backups make plays. Andy Harris sitting out there in the slot and just reading the quarterback's eyes, goes out there, makes a deflection. They're going to force this field goal attempt here by Lexington.
At the very least, it will make it a 1-point game, which means any score will give Lexington the lead in the next possession should they hold Tacoma to no points. This will be about a 24-yard attempt for Joey Robb from the left hash. Nice snap. Good hold. Kick on the way. It is good from 24, and that'll make it a 14-13 game with 1 minute, 53 seconds to go here in the first half. Just because it's the SFL offseason doesn't mean content creators aren't still pumping out great content around the league. Catch SFL Nights with AJ Stryker, Say It With Your Chest, Netma, and of course the show all about the Miners, Fights and Insights. To check out archived versions of community shows, visit simulationfl.net and click the logo of your favorite form of SFL entertainment on our homepage. Dow going to bring this down from about the 5. He'll get wrapped up and brought down at the 23. That was Grant Nelson making the tackle. Tacoma's got a 1-point lead. They get the ball to start the second half. Are they thinking maybe go up a few more points, or are you thinking just hold on to the ball?
Well, so far, Lexington has shown no resistance to the short passing game. I'll see if I can get some out routes going downfield.
1st and 10 from the 23. Attacking the throw. Quick one down the middle. Pass complete to Kaufman. He'll get down to the 36. And they'll go ahead and let the clock run. Look, you see there, Kaufman currently 9 of 12 on the night.
Oh, goodness. 12 targets in less than a half.
I mean, he's one of the more targeted receivers in the SFL. He's the most targeted. Prior to this game, he had 103 targets, so just tack on another 12 to that. 115 on the season so far. 1st and 10 from the 36. Patak throwing left side, intended for Kaufman, but knocked away by Ty Woodson. That'll stop the clock with a minute 14.
Ty Woodson on a 50-50 ball rises to the occasion, meets the ball at its highest point, deflects it away.
So if anything, it will stop the clock. Be 2nd down and 10. Patak going to go in the shotgun with 3 wide to the right, 1 to the left. Looks like a dime pack for Lexington. Patak to throw. Under pressure. Ball is out! The ball is out! Who's got that? It looks like it's Lexington football.
No, Tacoma has it.
No, Tacoma does have it. Tacoma does have it. Picked up there from number 76, the guard, Anthony Russell.
Wow. That could have been a disaster.
The way the crowd was cheering, you thought it was Lexington football. But no, Tacoma makes the save, but it'll be a loss of 5. 3rd and 15 now to go. Attack with 4, 3 to bunch to the right. He has time. Parent throwing from the left side. Pass complete to Tina Queen. She's up at the 40, 35, 30. Takes down to the 28-yard line with 32 seconds to go. And they say she went out of bounds.
And she stops the clock. Great awareness on Tina Queen's part. Knowing where the out-of-bounds marker is. Doesn't want to waste a timeout. She sees that she's unable to gain another yard and works her way towards the sideline. Gets out of bounds to stop the clock.
Great job there to fall out of bounds to force that clock to stop. Now with 32 seconds to go. Tacoma now in real good position to get some more points. First down and 10 at the 28 of Lexington. 3 wide, 2 in the back. Nickel pack for Lexington. Attack to throw. Quick step. Throws down the middle. Pass complete to Kaufman. Contact made at the 10, and Tacoma will take a timeout.
I mean, we saw the short passing game before, but now with time ticking, they're going with the intermediate game. You know, Kaufman with this reception on the previous play. Tina Queen with the post corner route, looking like Hall of Fame Houston wide receiver DR Sim out there.
And stopping the clock with 28 seconds to go. You see there, it is 1st and 10. They are just outside the 10-yard line. But it is effectively 1st and goal to go. Attack going to have 2 to his right on the offset eye. Going to step back, has time, under pressure, and there's the sack! Tacoma will have to call a timeout as Forrest Dalton gets another sack to his book.
Anytime you tend to get aggressive, you have to be careful because they didn't have any receiver running short. There was nowhere to go, and you got to either throw that ball away or take off and run with it.
Forrest Dalton, prior to this game, 12.5 sacks, lapping the field in the SFLm. This would make number 13.5. He is going to be the sack leader for this season. Just an incredible job there from Forrest Dalton, the player previously who played in Jacksonville last season. Now 2nd down and goal. They are calling it goal to go, but it's caught and throws into the end zone. Touchdown, Tina Queen!
Tina Queen attacked this defense outside the numbers. This time she attacks the defense inside the numbers, showing her entire repertoire. I'm telling you, she's active, she's a ball player, and she makes plays. Tina Queen is going to be an SFL season 1st round draft pick.
And it's not just from the way she presents herself here in the SFL community. You have to look at it from her yardage as well. That is receiving touchdown number 5 for Tina Queen. She is 2nd in the season here in the SFLm. Prior to this game, 789 receiving yards, averaging 15.8. She has all the makings of a 1st-round pick as that kick is up and through from Paul Trent. That'll make it a 21-13 game. Tacoma extending their lead to 8. 20 seconds left to go. And remember, Tacoma will get the football to start the 2nd half. Trent with the ball on the tee. Going to kick it away. Dion Lane Barney back to return. Going to take it from about the 11. Going to run up the middle. Tried to spin around. Couldn't get anywhere. He'll get wrapped up by Darius Tarman over at the 28-yard line. So Lexington in a bit of a pickle now, down by 8. They've got 3 timeouts in 17 seconds. You got to figure they probably got about 2-3 plays left in them.
Yeah, let's see if they get aggressive here. Looks like they will go on shotgun.
Going to go in the shotgun with 2 and 2. The old Chuck Woolery, as I like to call it. More from the shotgun. Quick pass, left side, deflected, incomplete. That one's knocked away from Garrett Evans, but stops the clock with 14 seconds to go.
Garrett Evans almost made the highlight reel this week because if he holds on to that ball, it's going to be a sure pick 6.
2nd down and 10 now. And they are going to go into an I formation with 2 tight ends left. They might be going for a run play. They need some field position. More to throw. Pass down the middle. Bobbled away. Intercepted! Picked off by Tacoma. That was number 22. Tika Clay gets the ball.
Picked off about Tacoma. The good news for Lexington is they don't have but 8 seconds to do something with it. But man, I mean, talk about making the most of your opportunities as, you know, the ball was just floating out there in the air and comes up with the football. And now Tacoma is looking to potentially put more points up on the board before the half. Let's see if they go with a Hail Mary here. Oh, they won't. Oh, wow.
They've got one timeout left. They can probably get some better yardage here. 8 seconds to go from the eye. Patak stepping back, gonna throw. Heaves it down the middle, incomplete. That one intended for Tita Queen, but she fell right over. I don't think she would have had a shot at that ball, though. So now to be second down with 4 seconds to go. Now you got to think Hail Mary.
Yeah, the strong safety there made a great play on the football, you know, basically bodying Tita Queen out the way to make that pass, you know, unable to be completed. Oh.
Yeah, here we go. It's going to be a Hail Mary set. 4 seconds to go. This will probably be the last play of the half. Patak, gonna throw. Running under pressure. He's gonna move forward, and he's gonna get a couple of yards rushing on the play before he got knocked out by Noah Razier. And that's the way the first half will come to an end. But Tacoma, on the bright side, gets the football to start the second half as they head into the tunnel, leading by 8, 21-13. We'll take a quick look at the first half stats and figure what the game plan should be for Lexington going into the second half.
Well, Tacoma has been doing a great job of exploiting the defense, taking what they give them. They continue to drop back and just refuse to take away the short passing game, and Tacoma is taking advantage of that. And with the couple of times they did take away the short passing game, they threw the ball deep over the middle, down the field toward the middle of the field. So they got some questions they got to answer. They got to get back in the locker room, evaluate things, and see what they're going to do, because if they continue to go this route, they're just going to die a death of 1,000 paper cuts at this point. So Tacoma needs to get Lexington needs to get a bit more aggressive on defense if they're going to have a shot at coming back and winning this game.
Yeah, and it's not out of the realm of possibility for them yet. They're still down by 1 score. It's an 8-point game. So anything can still happen in the second half. They just have to really, I think you're absolutely right. They got to maintain their aggression. They got to be a little more aware, because you saw there from the first half stats that Tacoma is really going into the air. So they're going to have to make some adjustments on that end of the field. They want to make sure to keep Tacoma in check for the rest of the game.
Absolutely. I mean, if you're gonna, your defense has to step up and make a play to allow your offense to remain in rhythm and not have to deviate away from the game plan. So it's gonna take a total team effort for Lexington to get back into this ball game.
It absolutely will. And you saw there was that beautiful pass from Tita Queen that was for a huge gain. And as we closed up towards the end of the first half,
that post corner that she ran right there is what got Hall of Famer D.R. Sim into the Hall of Fame.
And there was that interception from Tika Clay that kind of cinched everything there for the first half, because Lexington was looking to try to push and score a couple of points before the end of the first half. It will remain an 8-point game right now. It is 21-13 in favor of Tacoma. Once again, looking at the playoff scenarios, Tacoma has no real road to get in. They are out of the playoffs due to the wins from Ottawa and from Annapolis. So they are hoping to play spoiler. Lexington, the only one that controls their own destiny. They win and they're in. They lose. Ottawa takes their place in the playoffs. Run here from McDowell on the return is going to bring it up to the 24-yard line. Going to set up some decent field position.
Decent field position. Let's see what kind of adjustments Lexington makes defensively to try to get this ball back.
They do need to get some work done. They have a really good front four, but they got to really up their secondary to really get themselves a chance. First and 10 at the 24, 3 to the left. Going to hand off up the middle. That is Gary Wallman taking the place of J.B. Elliott, who got injured in the first half. That's Sean Parent there making that tackle.
Yeah, looking toward the sideline. You're looking to see if JB has his helmet on, looking to get back into the ball game. But as of yet, he's still on the sidelines.
Yeah, he got an injury in the first half, was cramps, questionable to return, probable to return, since it is not that severe. Pass here complete to Kaufman. They're going to say he caught that out of bounds, so being incomplete. That'll set up a 3rd and 9.
Yeah, that ball's just a hair late getting out of the hands of Ty, and did not leave enough space for the receiver to come up with the ball inbounds.
So now a 3rd down and 9. This is kind of what Lexington is needing, getting a 3rd down stop. Got one receiver to the right, 3 to the left. Attack and a throw. Under pressure from the left side. He's going to run it. He'll go up the middle and get about 7 or 8 yards before he gets brought down by Thomas Matthews, and that will force a 3 and out.
And this time, Lexington has 2 corners up a yard off the line of scrimmage, remained aggressive, did not allow those bunch receivers to mix things up and draw separation, comes up with a great defensive play.
This will be one of the few times we've seen Tacoma punt the ball away. Johnny Landers to kick it off. Will be a nice boot. And be returned from Lane Barney. Take it up to the Lexington 33-yard line. Esports TV has partnered with the SFL to bring sim football to millions of homes over the next 2 years. ESTV is the world's first 24/7 live, linear, and video-on-demand esports channel available everywhere through your smart TV, phone, Roku, Amazon Fire TV, and more. Visit estv.co to learn more about programming and to find all the ways you can catch the SFL action on the network. 1st and 10 now for Chad Moore. He goes from the shotgun, has some time, gonna heave it down the middle. Pass caught by Mo Jones. Get the tight end some action. He takes it to the 48.
And this time it's Tacoma's turn. They actually blitz the middle linebacker in a dime package, something you rarely ever see. But they actually drop back the defensive tackle into coverage. But the play went on a little bit too long. He's unable to defend guys out there, being a defensive tackle, of course, for too long. And it's going to be a 1st down for Lexington.
Great pass on that play. Looked to be about a 22-yard pass for Mo Jones. 1st and 10 with 2 wide. Going to be pass here from Chad Moorhead as he threw it, and it's incomplete. Pressure brought on that play from Stephen Fellows II.
What we're seeing right there is what I would like to see a bit more of from Lexington's defense. They brought the safety down to play the flats, took that out right away, and there was nowhere to go with the football.
Going to be 2nd down and 10. Nickel pack against 3 wide with 2 in the back. They will hand it off to Pierce. He cuts to the left side, tried to stiff arm, couldn't get much anywhere on that, but he'll get a gain of 6 before he is wrapped up from Fellows, and it'll bring up 3rd and 4.
That was a nice cutback run by Christian Pierce on that play. To be 6 feet, 230 pounds, you would expect him to be that nimble.
Oh, absolutely. Now 3rd down and 4. I'm going to set up with a tight end to the left, 1 receiver right on the offset eye. Moore's going to throw, has some time. Pass down to Mo Jones, caught for the 1st down. He'll take it down to the Tacoma 40, keeps the drive alive.
And now it's Lexington's turn to show a diverse offense. Normally out of these packages, you see something like a screenplay at best, but this time they have the receiver and a tight end running a deep end cut, confusing the defense.
And that's kind of an odd sight because Tacoma is one of the top 3 defenses in terms of preventing 3rd downs. And there's a big play. Looks like that one just got broken up right away as Fellows makes the 4-yard sack.
It did, because Tacoma actually played very aggressive. I want to say it was cover 2 defense as both corners came up, took away the flats. There was nowhere to go with the football. And as a result, they're forced to eat it. And wow, talk about a turn of events here. Now it's 2nd and 14.
If anything, the positive you can take is it could have been a worse sack, but because it happened so quick, it mitigates a bit of a loss. From the shotgun, now 2 and 2. Moore's going to throw. Pressure coming from the right side. Pass will be completed to David Gears, will bring it close to the original line of scrimmage and plus 1 yard on top of that. So it'll be 3rd and 9.
3rd down and 9. The defensive line is about to peel their ears back, ignore the running game, and try to get to the quarterback, Chad Moore.
You see there on the top left side of your screen, Albuquerque leading on San Jose 28-7 in the second quarter. Moore with a quick pass here is completed. And it's Hector Huxley making the catch, but he doesn't get much yardage on it. They'll give him 6. It'll come up to 4th down. And this is a bit of a tricky area. Do you go for a 50-yard kick or do you go for the punt?
Well, they do have a kicker here in Joey Robb, so we'll see what they do here, but they're going to punt.
Yeah, they're bringing out Brad Fullman here. Probably not feeling confident with a 50-yarder. But it would have made it a 5-point game. They will try to go for field position. Fullman to punt it away. Open to pin them deep. It'll bounce at the 9.
Oh, great
bounce
punt.
at the 4. And taken up at the 5-yard line. Isabella Blackwell with a good special teams play.
Great punt. Great job, Isabella, getting downfield to field the ball. And you see why now they elected to punt, because they're going to try and get some great field position for their offense if they can force a punt situation.
Force a punt or force maybe a significant loss. That'll give them 2 and bring it down to within a touchdown. Power I for 1st and 10. Pressure coming up on the line. Handoff up the middle. Not going anywhere is Forrest Dalton making that play. Not going to get anything going for Woolman there. It'll be 2nd down. They'll credit him with a yard.
Tacoma actually shifted two of their linebackers to that side of the field. I was waiting for a cut back to the weak side, but it never happened. 2nd and 9.
Going into the eye this time. Quick snap, handoff up the middle to Wallman. Again, nothing doing there. He'll get a yard. This one, that's one that's tackled made by Ian Rodenbush. So the defensive line doing their job, only giving up a yard on each play. Now 3rd and 8.
3rd and 8, and I doubt we see a pass play here as they are still deep in their own end, but we'll see what they do. Oh, wow, maybe.
They're going to be a little risky here. Going to go 3 wide to the left. Going to hand it off to Wallman. He'll get a couple more yards. Nothing doing there. Parent coming from behind to help finish off the play. And there's a 3 and out.
They elected to play it safe this deep in their own end. They were trying to avoid any mistakes, but also trying to give their punter some room here. He's going to get a little bit, but Lexington should get great starting field position.
Ended up with about 5 yards on the drive, so they'll give a little more comfort for Johnny Landers. There's the snap. Kick on the way. Probably be taking about the 39. It will. Lane Barney going to push ahead and take it up to the Tacoma 36-yard line. The SFL's minor league, SFLm, is how you, the viewers, can get involved in the action. Create a player today and begin your professional football journey through our website at simulationfl.net and check out this season's class of over 100 rookies getting called up to the pros during the next rookie draft, which is happening live next weekend right here on YouTube. The SFL, where the viewers are the superstars. Miner's going to run up the middle here for Pierce. Nice 9-yard gain before the tackle from Tiga Clay. Now to bring a 2nd and short.
Great run blocking by this Lexington offensive line, as he was not touched until he was 8 yards downfield.
You got to figure Ottawa watching this game with bated breath after winning their game earlier tonight against Lincoln. A win for Tacoma means Ottawa's in the playoffs, and that run from Pierce will be good for a 1st down. He takes it up to the 23.
Already in field goal range, but they got bigger dreams. They're looking to put up 7 points here on this drive after being gifted with this great starting field position.
They can get 7 to go within 1 or try for the 2-point conversion to tie the game. 2-2 on 1st and 10 versus a dime pack. More to throw. Steps up. Fires to the left side. Complete to Patton. He'll be wrapped up around the 21. And that was a tackle from Mark Kaufman. That'll bring up 2nd and 8.
Kaufman made the tackle, but there were 3 Tacoma guys from the secondary coming flying in over there to help give him an assist.
Tacoma defense been doing pretty well They average about 256 passing yards of defense allowed. But it's one of the higher ends, but they still prove themselves to be pretty good. 2nd and 8. Pass bobbled, incomplete. Remington James getting in front of that one. Looks like Patton was the intended receiver.
That's the second time they went with that arrow route, and that's the second time it almost got intercepted.
You can see they just stepped right into it and got right in the path of Patton's throw. Knocking that thing away. You saw there also number 44, Garrett Evans, was also there to try to help get the interception, but nothing doing on that time.
Got to look elsewhere. Don't force it.
So now it'll be 3rd down and 8 from the Tacoma 21. Again, going 2-2 versus the dime. Moore stepping back. As time throws down the middle, bobbled, and it's intercepted! Picked off in the end zone by Mark Kaufman.
Lexington's defense gifted them with great starting field position after a great punt to pin them in deep. Their offense gets the ball with terrific starting field position around a 50-yard line, and to come away with it with not even a field goal attempt is disheartening.
It looks like Remington James was the initial tip on the deflection. Mark Kaufman there in the end zone to pick it off and take it away. Now it'll be Tacoma football from the 20. Patak gonna throw. Deep ball down the middle. Pass is complete to Kaufman. He'll get it up to the 43 for a 23-yard gain.
Big-time players make big-time plays, and Shane Kaufman has made a number of them today, and he continues to find holes in the defense, whether it's in a short, intermediate, or deep passing game, right down the middle of the field of this defense. Shane Kaufman, wow, my goodness, young man. You're having yourself a day.
There's a reason why Motor City wanted to keep him, and you're seeing it right here tonight. 1st and 10 now from the 43. Patak under a little pressure. Got hit as he threw, and it's incomplete. Thomas Matthews. No, excuse me. That was number 96. That's Mark Rams putting the coverage on Patak, and it'll be 2nd down.
Yeah, and his left guard actually got pushed back in his lap, and there was nowhere to go. Lucky he wasn't sacked on the play.
Lexington defense trying to hold on here. Second down and 10. Patak's got 2 wide left. They're going to hand it off. Right side. It's going to be Wallman again. Going to run it out. Going to take it to about the 49. Closing in on midfield, but it'll be a gain of 6.
Gain of 6 going to bring up a 3rd and 4, 3rd and manageable situation. And we'll see how they decide to attack this defense. Corners are dropping back into coverage.
They've got 2 tight ends to the right, 1 receiver each side. Looks like Wallman's in the back. Attack with a quick step. Pump fakes down the middle. Bobbled away. Intercepted! It got out of the hands of Arthur Perry and is picked off by the Miners.
I think that's the second pass that he's actually dropped, and this time that's to make some pay. Wow, this defense continues to fight, and giving their offense an opportunity, can their offense take advantage of this situation?
Prior to this game, Lexington was number 2 in takeaways with 16. The only team better is San Jose with 22. So you got one of the better turnover defenses in the SFLm. Pierce here not going anywhere. He's going to get stopped for a loss of 1.
2nd and 11, Lexington. You just wonder how many more opportunities they're going to get in this ball game to put points on the board.
They're only down 8, but there's about 13 minutes and change to go in the ball game. More to throw here on 2nd down. Pass complete to David Gears. Gets to the 46 at Tacoma. 1st down, Miners.
And that's great concentration on David's part to come up with that completion. He actually got bumped off his route, but he was able to power through, muscle in it, showing that he's been in the weight room and he's able to get past the defender and come up with the completion.
Look like that was Angel Maldonado making that play right as soon as Gears got the catch. So now it'll be 1st and 10 at the Grizzly 46. 3 wide with 2 right, offset I. More under center. Gonna step back and throw. Goes to the left. Pass will be completed to Patton. He gets the tiptoe catch. It'll be good for a gain of 4.
Gain of 4 is, you want to stay ahead of the chains. They do a great job of it there, taking what the defense gives them as the corner drop back about 10 yards off the ball. Easy pitch and catch. That's like an extended running play.
It effectively is when you think about it. Great way to extend that play and keep it moving. 2nd down and 6 now from the power I. A little pressure here from the left side from Tacoma. Hand out off to Pierce. He'll go to his left. Tries a stiff arm. Can't get anywhere. He'll get down to the 39 with the tackle there from Mark Kaufman. Now 3rd down and 4.
3rd down and 4 for Lexington. They got to take advantage of this great starting field position again. They were unable to do so last time. Let's see what they dial up here in their attempt to move the chains.
They need to go about 4 yards, get to about the 35, move the chains. Moore's got 3 with 2 to the center. He's going to hand it off to Powell. Tries to push up the middle, can't go anywhere. Stopped by Maldonado and Clay. Let's bring up 4th and 2. This is a tough one. This is 54. I don't think they're going to do that. They'll bring out Fullman for the punt.
Yeah, they will, and that's unfortunate. They continue to try to spread out the defense and run these ISO plays up the middle, and they continue to not get the success they need.
Fullman to kick it away. Going to bounce at about the 8. They're going to let it go. Oh, a big contact!
Yeah.
Great job from the special teams. Stops it at the 2-yard line.
Great individual effort yet again by the punter, as well as the gunner getting downfield to field that ball inside the 5. Lexington needs their defense to step up and rise to the occasion one more time.
If Lexington can force another 3 and out here, they can get into, once again, prime field position. It's an offset eye with 2 to the left on 1st and 10 from Tacoma's own 2. They hand it off. Off to the right side is Wallman. And he'll get about 7 yards before he is brought down from Matthews. Nice. Bit of a risky play there to run from that deep in your own territory.
I remember once a few seasons ago where Houston forced, as the 4th quarter approaches, forced Louisiana to dig down deep and get out their own end on the 2-yard line. And Reggie Streeter took it about 80 yards down the right sideline.
It's time to put the 4s in the chat, folks. Tacoma leading 21-13 over Lexington, who have their playoff hopes in their hands here in the SFLm. Here we go. Quarter number 4 underway here. Ethan Muslin, Eddie Gage here on the commentary for you tonight. Run up the middle for Wallman. Doesn't go anywhere. Matthews there once again to make the play. Now 3rd down and 1 from the Tacoma 11.
Lexington's defense keeping them in this game. They need to make a stop here on 3rd and short to get their offensive ball back. Can they do it?
It's going to be an open book here. All they need is 1 to reset the downs. 2 in the back. They hand off to Wallman up the middle. He gets the 1st down and a little bit more. Lane Barney will be there to make the play. It'll be a 1st down for Tacoma at the 14-yard line. APM Music is unrivaled music to bring your stories to life. Inspiring every production with the world's most robust and constantly refreshed music collection, state-of-the-art technology, and world-class customer service, APM Music is the official soundtrack of the Simulation Football League. To explore their library and to find the perfect tracks for your projects, visit apmmusic.com. Another run there for Wallman, gets stuffed and stopped. And that was Noah Rager making the play, stopping for a gain of 1.
In games, situations like these, you'd love to have your tailback, J.B. Elliott, out there. Unfortunately for Tacoma, they do not have him. They're trying to burn some clock while being short in management with this field position.
Now from the 15, 2nd and 9, they'll hand off to Wallman again. Stuffed right at the line. It'll be a loss of 1 this time. That is Thomas Matthews getting the tackle for loss. That now brings up 3rd and 10.
And J.B. Elliott must really be hurting out there for him not to be on the field. You know he would love this opportunity to help his team, but he's got to be in some pain.
Thomas Matthews, previously of San Diego, just signed a few days ago with Charleston. Now on 3rd and 10, Patak and a throw. Pass is intercepted! Penalty marker on the play, but it was after the interception.
Yes.
Oren Wicker making the pick.
Wow, and talk about, let's see what the penalty is first of all. Clipping.
It's a clipping call. Looks like that's on Dion Lane Barney.
Yeah.
So that will put 15 yards back from the play. But it's Oren Wicker getting the interception.
And I was just talking about Lexington not being aggressive on defense. This time, you can tell they did some film study here because they actually lined up the corner and the safety deep inside. And sure enough, all the receivers ran to the middle of the field. They must have saw something on film, prepared themselves for it, and come up with a big interception. Yet again, trying to get their offense on the board.
Type attack having a little trouble with the pass, but overall, before this game, he was only had 10 picks. Moore gonna throw the deep ball here on first down. Zachary Patton getting the catch, takes it down to the 16-yard line.
Wow, I mean, sooner or later, you imagine that Lexington is just gonna have to take advantage of this great field position that their defense has now given them 3 straight possessions. And it looks like they're going to come away with some points here as long as they continue to remain smart with the football.
A big 30-yard pass for Zachary Patton. Going to put them inside the Tacoma red zone. They're still down by 8. Still a one-score game. Miners, again, destiny is in their hands. They got to win to get in the playoffs. Moore under pressure, throws to the right side. Pass will be complete to Hector Huxley, who's going to get about 6 before he's pushed out of bounds at the 10.
8.5 minutes left in this ball game. Lexington trying to take advantage of this field position. I know I keep beating a dead horse, but wow, I mean, we just need someone to step up and make a play.
You've been beating it so much, it's turned into glue at this point. Lexington now with 2 wide to the right on the I formation. They'll hand off to Pierce, up the middle, unopposed. Trying to get some more room, but will get stopped down at the 2-yard line. With the tackle from number 41, Lucius Carver. It'll be 1st and goal to go for the Miners.
And that's about the 4th time today we've seen Lexington run the ball right up the A-gap versus this Tacoma defense, and they have not had an answer trying to stop it just yet.
You saw Remington James there also to help make the play. Lexington now in this power I. 1st and goal to go from the 2. Handoff, Pierce, caught in the backfield. He's taken down by Fellows. It's a loss of 4.
And sometimes you just have to be smart and try not to overthink things. You've been running the ball right up the gut, right up the A-gap, to the left or the right of your center, all game long without much resistance, as you said a few times. And this time, for whatever reason, they try to run the ball outside. Just stick to what you're doing, stick to what's been working, and get the touchdown by running the ball inside.
And it looked like Lawrence Perry, one of the other tight ends, was there to help put up a block. And I don't know if that was a missed assignment or what, but Fellows was just right there to make the stop. 2nd and goal to go from the 6. They'll hand off to Pierce again, up the middle. He's going to break the plane! Touchdown, Lexington!
That's exactly what I'm talking about. You know, first time, shame on you. Second time, shame on me. They get back to what's been working, running the ball right up the A-gap, just to the left or right of the center, behind the guard, and they take advantage of it this time. Will they go for 2, though? That's the big question.
I think they got the offense on the field. I think they are. They will go for 2. This will tie the game at 21 apiece if it goes. More to throw. Hands it off. Pierce, left side, and he's good! The try is good, and we're tied up at 21.
Lexington battles all the way back here in the 4th quarter to tie this ball game, and we got ourselves a new ball game. And all of a sudden, all those teams from around the SFL are saying, "Oh my, we thought I had ourselves a shot at the playoffs, or perhaps we're not going to be in the playoffs." Lexington has something to say about that.
Again, Lexington's destiny in their own hands. They win, they are in. If they lose, Ottawa takes their place as number 4. Kick on the way here for McDowell. They bring it up to the 20. Try to spin around and get down to the 24-yard line. You're absolutely right. This is a brand new game. And that Frank Hubbard, he is down and hurt. He's one of the secondary receivers for Lexington.
And considering the amount of time left in this ball game, that's probably going to be the last we see of Frank. Let's see what happened to him.
Let's just see the run here. Took the hit.
Yeah.
Yeah, looks like it might have been a bit, maybe took something into the right shoulder.
I was just gonna say that he went right into the shoulder pads of the ball carrier there.
We'll see if we get an update on him as soon as we can get it. But it is a tie ball game, 21 apiece with about 7 minutes to go. Patak on first down, going to throw to Tita Queen, wide open for a first down. And that'll bring it up to the 35. Now Tacoma, before these games started this week, they had an outside chance of getting the playoff spot. Unfortunately, with the wins from Annapolis and Ottawa, that has kind of dashed their hopes.
Yeah.
They are just looking to play spoiler here tonight. Regardless of what happens with the Albuquerque-San Jose game, the 4 seed is the only seed available, and it's either Lexington or Ottawa. Big pass here from Patak, and it's incomplete. Oh, nearly intercepted by Ty Woodson, but that was a tough play to have.
And Ty has been giving Shan the underneath stuff all game long, but the past 2 times they've tested him deep, he has responded with pass deflections.
One of the better deflectors in SFLm. Thomas Matthews and Ty Woodson combined for 16 prior to this game. Second down and 10. Patak in a throw. And there's J.B. Elliott. We see him back into the ball game. Gets the reception, but it'll be a loss of 1, so it'll be 3rd and 11.
Yeah, you just wonder how much pain he's putting himself through as he's come out here late here in the 4th quarter. Give that man the Don't Give Up award.
Absolutely. Good amount of toughness there from J.B. Elliott to try to give his team a glimmer of hope to win this game. 3rd down 11. Patak with 3 to the right, 2 to the left.
Oh, look out.
Time. Gonna heave it wide open. Tina Queen at the 30. 20 and deck down at the 12-yard line.
Oh, and Lexington, who's been playing responsibly, covering the deep ball all game long. We talked about them covering the short stuff, and sure enough, they come out attacking the flats. T. McQueen saw it, put her hand up and said, QB, throw it to me. Ty delivers a strike, a perfect pass, and I thought that was going to be a touchdown, but they were able to bring her down.
Travis Arthur was there to save the touchdown for the time being. It'll be 1st and 10 at the 12. Little pressure shown from Lexington. Up the middle is Elliott. He'll get a couple of yards before he is wrapped up by Matthews. It'll be 2nd down and 8.
And now Tacoma is going to be in no hurry whatsoever to snap the football. They're going to soak up as much of this clock as possible. If I'm Ty, I don't even bother breaking the huddle, but he's going to do it anyway.
You do have to get a playoff in 40 seconds. Unfortunately, that is the rule in the football. 2nd down and 8 now with 2 and 2. Attacking the step. Under pressure down the middle. Gonna run it. Gonna push ahead. He almost got the first down. And he gets stopped by number 54. Number 94. Noah Ranger. That is correct. 54. Making the play. It's 3rd down and short.
3rd down in inches. You got to pick up this 1st down and burn some more clock.
Attack under center here with 2 in the back. Probably watching the run. It will be a run. Elliott trying to get around. Cannot break. He does! Touchdown, Tacoma!
Touchdown, Tacoma. And Lexington had just tied this ball game up, but Tacoma, playing some inspired football by the return of their tailback, J.B. Elliott, and now have gone up and taken the lead here just like that.
And you saw that he just barely broke the plane on that tackle, getting them the score, getting the lead back. It's going to be up to the Lexington offense to get themselves back into this ball game. Kick here from Paul Trent for the extra point. Into the snap hold, kick on the way, and it is good. That'll make it 28-21. 4.5 left to go in the ball game. Lexington can still tie it up with another score.
Yeah, still a lot of time left, and they have all 3 of their timeouts. So, you don't have to break away from what you've been doing all game, but time is indeed of the essence, but don't panic.
Time will probably start ticking down if you're not able to hold on to possession. Kick away here for Lane Barney. He'll take it from the 10. He'll push forward, go up to the 25. He gets up to the 32-yard line, so really good field position for Lexington to start this next drive. Monday, June 20th, right here on the SFL YouTube. It's a big night for rookies and veteran players alike. First at 7 p.m. Eastern, the SFL All-Star Game will take the field to give one last nod to the best players of Season 18 before the SFLm semifinals air at 9 p.m. Eastern. You won't want to miss this doubleheader. That'll happen this next Monday, June 20th, right here on the SFL YouTube. Handoff for Pierce up the middle. Going to get almost 9 yards there. He'll threaded him with 8. He's been having himself a good day. You see there on the bottom of your screen, 119 yards of rushing.
You don't remember the last time Tacoma has stopped this running game of Lexington when they decide to run the ball behind the center. It's been 8 yards a pop every time.
And it's been a really good run. Pierce is prior to this game, Pierce was averaging about 4 a carry. So he's been doing pretty good productive work on the ground. This might be the key for Lexington. They hand off to Powell, but that goes nowhere as Chad McDevitt is there to make that play. It'll be they'll credit him with no gain, but it'll be 3rd down and 2.
It's actually a loss of about a half a yard, but it's going to be 3rd and 2 nonetheless. 4 down territory, so let's see what Lexington decides to dial up here.
Moore's got 2 wide to the right side, offset eye. They're going to hand it off to Pierce. He's got some blocks. He's going to get the 1st down, a couple more yards to boot. Going to bring it up to the 44 and keeps the drive going for the Miners.
Weak twins trying to draw away the defense. They bring the tight end to the strong side of the field, fullback to the weak side of the field, run behind the fullback and pick up the 1st down.
And that's a really good sight to see. Lexington, prior to this game, last place in the SFL on 3rd down conversions with 43%. That run there for Pierce doesn't go anywhere. It'll be a loss of 1, and looks like Lexington's going no huddle.
Yes, they are.
Tacoma's got to get back into position here. They're starting to milk the clock a little too much. Moore going to throw. A little bit of a screen here for Pierce. Going to get back to the line. Nowhere going there. It'll be no gain.
Not going to get it done. You need to attack this defense vertically.
3rd down and 11. Moore under pressure, and he's brought down. Big sack from Garrett Evans. That'll stop the drive cold.
Going to stop the drive. It's going to be 4th and 14. They're going to be forced to go for it here on the 40-yard line. Or do they punt? Or they are going to punt. They're going to play the clock game here with all 3 timeouts remaining. They're going to punt this ball away.
They'll punt this away. They'll have the 2-minute warning on their side. Kick is away. Be taken at the 21. And that will be brought up to the 26-yard line with 2:11 to go. So effectively, they've gotten basically a 5th timeout from that, stopping the clock before the warning.
Yeah, you got all 3 timeouts, and you're on the positive side of the 2-minute warning, so essentially a 4th timeout here. They got to stop this run game, though.
They have to force a 3 and out. They have to get the ball back, and then it's no huddle the rest of the way. Power eye to start for Tacoma. 1st and 10. They'll hand it off to Elliott, who cuts to the left side. He'll have room. He gets the 1st down. He's got room to go. Go down to the 40, down to the 42-yard lines where he'll go out of bounds. Oh, but that is a big play for Tacoma. That should just about seal it for them.
Quite shouldn't be sealed yet. They still have all 3 timeouts and the 2-minute warning. But wow, JB is showing them what they've been missing all this time he's been away as he comes back into the ballgame with fresh legs and is able to flip this field position.
Flips it over to the Lexington 42. Stop the clock with 2 minutes, 4 seconds to go. Lexington still needs to stop this drive. Handoff, Elliott up the middle. He'll get some yards, get about 8 or so. And that'll take us down to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes to go here in Lexington. Lexington down by 7. They need to win to get in the playoffs. This is the SFLm here on YouTube. Now with 2 minutes to go, Tacoma hoping to seal the win. kick Lexington out of the playoffs and put Ottawa into it. 2nd down and 2 from the minor 34. Elliott up the middle. He'll get the first down. That'll stop the clock with the Lexington timeout with 1:56, but that would just about seal it.
And what's disheartening about that play is Lexington actually saw it coming, lined up the strong safety about 3 yards off the line of scrimmage, and they were still unable to come up with a tackle short of the line of game.
So a new set of downs now inside the minor 30. They can still try to force a 3 and out here on this point of the drive. Elliott going to run it again. We get about 4. And there is an injury on Frank Hubbard. He is out for the rest of this game, but by the looks of things, I think this might be the end of the season for Lexington.
2nd down and 7. Oh my goodness, you want to try to at least hold them to a field goal attempt and hope they miss, but I doubt this football even leaves the ground at this point.
At this point, yeah, you're absolutely right. At this point, it's a ground and pound situation. Power I once again on 2nd and 7. Hand off Elliott, left side. He'll get wrapped around, get stopped for a loss. And that'll be Lexington's final timeout. We got 1:49 to go. Ranger making the play, pushing them back just a little bit.
So yeah, so they burned their last timeout, which means with the 1:49 left, if they stop them short of the line of game, they're gonna either force a field goal attempt or a punt and get the ball back with about a minute left. And let's see what happens. Oh, they're gonna pass here. Oh my goodness.
It's not a bad idea. You get the first down, the game is over. 2 and 2 versus the dime. Patak to throw, left side. It's caught out of bounds. They're saying Coffin made the catch. He caught it at the 23, but he gets out of bounds and stops the clock.
Stops the clock, which means they don't have to burn a timeout. So Tacoma needs to hit this field goal here to put this game out of reach.
It would make it a 10-point lead for the Grizzlies if they hit this field goal. It's going to be a 39-yard attempt for Paul Trent. Here we go. Good snap. Hold. Kick on the way. And it is good from 39. That'll make it a 31-21 ball game with less than a minute to go.
2-score game. Things are looking really bleak over here for Lexington now. Won't say it's quite over. Who knows? Maybe they can get a quick score and recover the onside kick, but they need a lot of things to go their way if they're going to come back into this ball game.
They need a lot to go their way. They got to get in the end zone and score, and they do need to get that onside kick. Kick underway for Lane Barney. He'll take it at the 10. Bring it up to the 20, the 25, and he'll set up to the 28-yard line. So 1 minute, 39 seconds to go. You got 99 seconds to score 10 points.
Yeah, it's a tall mountain to climb.
We'll see if Lexington can pull it off. Crazier things have happened in the SFL. Lexington setting up 2 and 2 on first down. Tacoma with the dime pack. Moore to step back. He'll throw. Down the middle. Pass completed. Great catch from Zach Patton. Going to bring it up to the 44. Going into the no-huddle offense. They got to hurry it up. Moore to throw again. Looking. Throws down the middle. Caught by a big pass here completed to number 82. That's Chris Armstrong, one of the other secondary receivers. Gets it into Tacoma territory. Back to the 2 and 2. 1st and 10 now at the 32. Closing in on a minute to go. Bit of a hard count here. Moore to throw. Throws to the right. It'll be completed to David Gears. He'll step out of bounds at the 25 with exactly 59 seconds remaining.
Wow, they actually flipped the field in a short amount of time here. They got 25 yards to go to pay dirt, but they don't necessarily need a touchdown. They can get a field goal and try an onside attempt that way. So they got a lot of options here.
Either way, they have to get the onside kick, but I think you would rather want to get the hard work done and get the touchdown prior to trying to get the field goal. 2nd and 3. More to throw. Down the middle. Pass knocked away. Incomplete. I think Angel Maldonado there to break up the pass for David Gears.
Great play out in space, and the receiver actually had a two-way go there. here. Great defensive play by Maldonado.
Knocks it away, stops the clock with 56 seconds to go. Lexington will have an open playbook. They got to get to the 22 to move the chains. They got to go 25 to score. Dime versus 2 and 2. Moore, quick step, throws, left side, caught, first down. Zachary Patton gets out of bounds at the 20. Stops the clock with 52 seconds to go.
Stops the clock. They don't have any timeouts remaining. So you want to do all you can to get that clock stopped and avoid throwing the ball in the middle of the field unless it's toward the end zone.
Great awareness there to get past the marker and to reset the downs. Now going 5 wide against this dime. Bit of an adjustment here from Tacoma. More under center. Gonna step. Has time. Throwing towards the end zone. Tipped up. Incomplete. That one got intended. Looks like that was intended for David Gears, but got knocked away. And that was Remington James making the play.
That ball should have never been thrown in his direction, as he was not open at the snap. He was not open when he left the line of scrimmage, and he was definitely not open toward the end zone.
If anything, it'll just stop the clock with 48 to go. Second down from the 20. Again, going 5 wide. More from the shotgun. Has time. Throws down the middle. It'll be completed. Stopped short of the first down. That's Armstrong again making the catch. But now the clock is running. They got to get back to no huddle. Closing in on 30 seconds. More to throw. Has some time. Pressure up the middle. Pass is tipped and incomplete. Chad McDevitt nearly with an interception. And now you got 4th down and goal with 30 seconds left.
Now it's 4th down and 1 from the 11-yard line. You have to bring out the kicker in this situation and make this a one-score game and give yourself an opportunity to recover the onside kick.
And that is what they're going to do. They're going to bring out Joey Robb to kick the field goal to make it a 7-point game. This will be a 28-yard attempt from the left hash. Good snap and hold. Kick on the way, and it is good. They'll call it from 27. That'll put 3 on the board. That'll make it a 7-point ball game, but you're absolutely right. They still need to get the onside kick.
Now comes the hard part, getting the onside kick. And even if you do recover it, you're going to have about 23 seconds left or so to drive the length of the field and score a touchdown.
See if they get the ball. That's the important part. Here we go. Kick on the way. It'll be recovered by Tacoma, and that will do it. That kick recovered by number 16, Damon James, just fell right into his hands.
Fell right into his hands, doing his job, coming up with the football, and now Tacoma's going to come out here in victory formation and officially put this game away.
It'll put an end to the game and an end to the Miners' hopes for a postseason. With Tacoma's win, the Ottawa Cavalry will make it into the SFL postseason on an incredible last couple of weeks. Before going into week 7, we had 6 teams at 3-3. It was literally anybody's spot to take.
Parity in the pros, parity in the minors. Just makes it that much tougher. You cannot take a week off because these coaches, even at this level, are getting better.
That's zeros on the clock, and Tacoma will go home happy, even though their season has come to an end. They defeat the Lexington Miners 31-24. We'll take a look at the post-game highlights and think about the thoughts for Ottawa, who now have found their way into the postseason.
Win and get in. Ottawa did just that. Then they sat around and played the waiting game, and Tacoma did their job, which got Ottawa into the playoffs. But Tacoma, don't hang your head. You've shown a lot of improvement out here these past few weeks. You got into the you came up short here against you came up with a win here, but you came up short of your goal of getting to the playoffs. But you said a lot of good things. As we mentioned earlier, your coaching staff has been phenomenal, turning this thing around and trying to get into the playoffs. But unfortunately, they came up just short. But just learn upon this experience and move forward to bigger and better things next season.
And the same can be said for Lexington as well. They had themselves a great run a great attempt at getting into the playoffs. You see there that interception. The Lexington defense was just absolutely phenomenal this season. They were responsible for a lot of deflections, a lot of tackles for loss, a very good defense for the Miners. Just couldn't get anything going today to help to stop type attack. And you see here that big throw to Tita Queen.
Yeah.
That was a big momentum changer there to kind of really cinch it up for the Grizzlies. But you got to give heart to both of these teams. They really balled out throughout the entire season, especially when we got to the last 2 weeks. When it was anybody's game, anybody's playoff spot, they kind of knew it was like, every win from that point was crucial.
It was, and credit goes out, like I say, to these players and coaches, of hanging in there, never giving up, battling to the end. Here it is, the 8th week of the season, and it looks like it's going to take a miracle for some of these teams to get into the playoffs, but they continue to fight. Some came up just short, some of them just got in, and now it's on to the next round for these teams.
Yeah, next week, coming up on Monday, it'll be Ottawa at San Jose. And then Annapolis will be hosting Albuquerque. Tita Queen, the player of the game honors today. 8 receptions, 170 yards, and 1 touchdown. She had a fantastic performance today. Not much we can say else for everyone else. This has been a fantastic game. Fantastic season in the SFLm. Final score once again. Tacoma wins it 31-24. One knocked Lexington out of the playoffs. For Eddie Gage, Cameron Irvine, the commish. This is Ethan Muslin. This has been a presentation of the Simulation Football League, presented by APM Music on YouTube. We'll see you Monday for the playoffs.
Arizona, I love y'all.